So when the voice says the false idol awakens, is it talking about the statue, or is it talking about the skeletons we just fought?
Something's not right here. Take a look around.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of bodies. I guess we found the expedition. New orders came down from Darien today. We're to be sent to the Living Lands. The diplomatic corps has established an embassy in the port city of Paradis, and they need support cataloging the unusual ruins there. No doubt it will take months, perhaps a year or two at the very least. I'd promised Rudwin I'd be in High Crown to celebrate Anesti with him and the children, especially since it'll be Myri's coming of age, but how often are you given the opportunity to lay the foundation of study for previously undiscovered ancient culture? I'm sure he'll understand. And Myri, well, I think my daughter will be glad I'm gone. That's not like the gods are making new continents. The world is getting smaller every day. It always seems as though the moment I finally get my sea legs, we're pulling into harbor. And a charming harbor it is, despite what Daerun told me. And not nearly so dangerous as the clerks in High Crown warned me. I swear on the Queen, half my countrymen resent any city that isn't the Emperor's purely on principle. There was a letter waiting for me when I arrived at the embassy. I suppose Redwind sent it before I left. The cowards filed for dissolution of our marriage, but he couldn't muster the stones to tell me in my face. Let him assume it never arrived, for I certainly won't dignify it with a reply. This whole episode has given me a blinding headache, a horrible pinching sensation right behind the eyes. That sucks. She fucking rides off to a foreign land, and this dude's like, yeah, I'm gonna send her a letter of divorce. We've had a few days to settle into life at the embassy while the powers that be argue about how to best make use of us. While I was resting, the ambassador's clerk took the scouts to some dreadful little swill house in a rough part of town. Naturally, a couple of the younger lads poisoned themselves with alcohol. The mother in me wants to be furious, but I can hardly muster the energy. As long as O'Freak's voiding his stomach in the canals and instead of the bunkhouse, it's not my business after all. I think I'll take the team to Fort Northreach to see if we can't help their archivists identify the purpose of the godless ruins there. Blessed New Year! The team acquitted themselves well at the fort. With Cademan's help, I was able to get down into the basement of the ruins there and take a good look at the construction. Naturally, I left the notes I took at the fort. I feel like I can hardly even think these days. But I believe I remember enough of what I learned to write a satisfactory report for the ambassador. Could those ruins have been the site of a fertility temple? I mean, goodness, look at the shape of their buildings. The Stilgarrote Inquisitor attached to the embassy has uncovered rumor of a holy relic in a cave here in Dawnshore, and she suggested we might want to investigate. I know I should be eager to get down there to explore, but I've hardly been able to get out of my bedroll since we've returned to Paradis. I'll bet there's a curse tablet with my name on it that Rudwin's installed at the Temple of Skyene back in High Crown. Nothing else could explain the hideous nightmares I've been having. Mushrooms erupting from my skin, my eyes replaced by quivering stalks, Myri turning into a tree, Rudwin splitting in hair and opening like a flower. No matter what drug I take or to which god I pray, they refuse to go away. I collapsed while we were gearing up in the market, and none of the merchants would help me off the ground. One of them muttered something about a soul plague and then ran off to tell his mates. I tried to tell the man I wasn't sick, just going through a divorce, but I couldn't speak. It was like my tongue had turned to mud. The Inquisitor pulled me aside when the boys got me back to the embassy. She was able to press the locals for more about the relic, apparently. Apparently it was taken from Yeotha's Titan skeleton, the very one I made my reputation discovering. And it's well known for its ability to heal anyone who holds it. I cannot delay any longer. I must find it.
Well, we found the expedition. Looks like they've only been dead a few hours. But how did they get in here? They can't have come the same way we did. We swam here. What's stranger is there's not a scratch on them. No sign of what killed them. It's like every member of the expedition team just collapsed.
Do you think the Oracle could have killed them?
Somehow, I don't think the professional cave delvers died of fright. Something killed them, and it's just us and him in here.
Yeah, the plans in the Oracle's workshop were too complicated to be for a simple statue.
Building a what? A giant animat? I've heard of those, but I've never seen one. They're suits of armor brought to life by bound souls, right? The Oracle couldn't have put the expedition's souls in the statue of Aethys. right?
Could the Oracle's plan have something to do with Aothis' banishing at Ukaizo?
There's still a lot of debate over what even happened at Ukaizo. Perhaps the Oracle knows the truth, or perhaps he's just as lost as we are. Aothis is a dangerous god associated with Eora's bloodiest wars, and he recently killed thousands of people in Deadfire. Now, we have a piece of him, and we're about to face a maniac who wants it desperately. Tread carefully.
Oh boy. Well, at least she doesn't have to worry about the disease overtaking her. Although it might take over her body. That part I'm not too full sure about. Because the opening made it seem like it would be kind of like a zombie thing, but the ones that we've ran into, they seem to have been alive when they turned. On the Binding of Souls. The margins of this text are scribbled with notes and references. The ink-stained pages appear to have seen much use in earlier times. The removal and transference of souls is a practice both ancient and sophisticated. There is evidence that the Angwithans were particularly adept at this, yet few details have survived them. Someone scrawled Annals of the Pargrunan, page 382-6, below this paragraph. Intriguing. What is known is that the removal of a soul is a difficult process, and one that requires an expert hand and precise tools for any chance of success. Early attempts on a test pool of 138 goats left most of the subjects with maimed or fractured souls. In all but 2 of the 11 instances where the soul was successfully removed, the essence dissipated before scholars could capture it. The words "transfer to holding vessel" are written and underlined in the margin. The process requires conductive materials, copper and adra specifically. Immersion in water is important to ensure that the soul is drawn in a steady and uniform manner, with no distortions or breakages. A warped soul is at best useless and at worst unpredictable. An arrow points from this paragraph to a scrunched note: extraction in CR, 18 foot wide by 3 feet deep. We have since mastered the process of soul transference and have seen the benefits of infusing forged work with the essence of animals in Wilder. What remains to be seen is whether we might see greater gains from using the souls of Kith, where we would procure the appropriate subjects, and how much personality and autonomy we would want to leave intact in such cases. Remain to be seen. Okay. I read that kind of awkwardly, but what remains to be seen is whether we might see greater gains from using the souls of Kith, where we would procure the appropriate subjects, and how much personality and autonomy would want to leave intact in such cases. A string of notes winds around and below the paragraph, beginning with criminals, prisoners of war, volunteers, and ending with forged guardians in block letters. These notes are crossed out, and below them is written, "But what of the divine soul?" What about the divine soul? How many people? He's got some skeletons, and I assume Ash in there. So he took their souls and is trying to bind them to the, oh, this was the barred door. It was not the barred door.
Why has he come here? Why does he build the idol in this place?
This is the barred door. Wow.
Even the flood could not stop him. Fealty or sickness?
I don't know what this guy's capable of, but I've got your back.
Hey, what's up, Oracle?
There you are. I worried for you when the earth shook.
Lies like wasps.
What happens if I...
Stop! You'll damage my statue!
Okay. I wanted to see what would happen if I shot that. And I wanted to see if it would just break the statue and then he would yell at us. No, he wants to fight. I'm sure it's gonna happen anyways, but I'm willing to see this
Even
out.
the flood could not stop him. Fealty or sickness?
There you are. I worried for you when the earth shook.
Lies like wasps.
You have been gone some time. Do you carry the splinter of Aothis?
I Found the bodies of the expedition team in your workshop. Did you kill them?
Ah, I did not expect you to be so thorough in your explorations. Nevertheless, I am impressed. As to whether I killed them, well, that is a matter of semantics. Does death occur the moment the heart ceases beating, or when the soul is broken upon the wheel?
The first part.
In one sense, then they are quite dead. In another, they remain very much alive. In either case, they have entered a state of change, and the impetus was mine.
You're gonna put their souls in your statue, aren't you?
Yes, you and you alone see my purpose clearly. You see, I have given them the opportunity to be part of something larger than themselves. With your help, I shall give them a new commission. To prosecute the redemption of a god.
I don't think that's going to work out. It's a godlike's responsibility to hold their god accountable.
You understand me.
Not what I was intending.
What is the source of all suffering? Our division from God. Not our division from them, no, but their division from us. It is a wound the size of the soul, yet it gapes as large as the world. If we are to alleviate suffering, if the gods, if Aethys is to atone, we must give him a mortal consciousness. We must give him a mortal conscience. Or the atrocities of the Deadfire and the Saints' War will be but preludes to the horrors he will sow across Eora.
Jesus.
Even the Redeemer needs redemption. Even the gods must be held to account. Aethys must be stopped.
I mean, when you put it that way, he's really against his god at the moment. This is a bit of a tune change, Jesus. How do you expect to redeem Aethys?
Do you carry the relic I asked you to collect?
I do.
Excellent. The relic you have retrieved was stolen from Aethys' body. He is bound to it, or it to him. And before the events at Ukaizo, he would speak to me through it. He speaks to me no longer, but I believe he resonates with the splinter yet, as I do. If I am correct, when it is placed in the statue, the magnifying power of the Ardra will draw him into it, and he will be trapped. Locked into the reliquary with a chorus of furious souls acting as his conscience. He will finally begin the work of making right all the wrong he has done. All that is left is for you to place the splinter into the statue's chest. Will you do it?
I kind of want to see what happens. Kai, what do you think?
Look, I'm all for second chances, but restoring the god who started the Saints' War and left a trail of corpses and Deadfire? Even I can see that's a bad idea. And I can't imagine a worse fate than spending an eternity as one of those poor souls stuck with him. I've heard I can change him before.
What will happen to you if your god abandons his domain in the beyond?
I cannot say. But when I return to the wheel, I pray I do not see Aethys there, for it will mean that I have failed. You see, my sister, you must understand. I am willing to endure a life of greatest loneliness, so that he may repent.
Dude, he's become a full-on hater of his god. Sure. I'll put the relic in the statue.
Thank you. Once you have placed the splinter into the statue, power my devices just over there. Together, we will observe the results.
Yeah, and well, depending on how this is, either I'm gonna save. Depending on the results, either we keep this save or we go back in time. I think the logical thing to do with my normal, like, what I normally want would probably be not to do this. But I'm in a mood. I kind of want to see what the fuck happens after his speech.
Now, fill the statue with essence. Do me the honor of pulling the lever, just there. And my lord will return to face justice.
This lever right here? You're not gonna stab me in the back, are you?
Any moment. Oh. My god, Aethys. Are you there? No! It's not working! Something is wrong. My lord Aethys has not returned. Something is missing from my design. Something I did not account for. It must be the chime. Without its ringing, he cannot hear the statue's call. My sister, will you join my holy work and lend your chime to the cause?
The what? What does that mean exactly?
I wish to remove your soul from your body, and through the power of animancy, place it in my statue, where it will bask for all eternity in the obliterating light of my lord.
That sounds kind of awful. Sure, I'll put my soul in the statue.
You understand this will be fatal to your mortal frame?
I understand. I'm ready to go.
What are you doing? This is a ploy, right? Blink twice if you want me to shank him while his back's turned.
They don't understand the bond between the gods and their children. They don't understand the glory that awaits you.
Come on, we can run for it. He's hundreds of years old. He can't be that fast.
They are frightened. But you are steadfast. If you are the person I believe you to be, go. Stand upon the dais and prepare to meet my god.
Oh, Lord.
Day comes soon. Prepare for the dawn.
Where's the, this is the animated device.
Hidden from our reach.
Come on. You don't have to do this.
Contemplate your imminent death! Oh, jeez. This is,
Hold still now.
You got it!
You are about to be part of something in...
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like you just die and you don't even get to see anything. Tragic.
Day comes...
Okay. Reloading the manual save.
Something is wrong. My lord Aethys.
Alright, Sargemus. It's gotta be you.
No. That would not be appropriate. He does not want me. He has made that clear.
Aethys didn't keep me alive for 600 years. He chose you.
I am afraid. I have been a coward. What if I meet him and he refuses me? You are right. I am what is missing from my work, but I couldn't see it. It must be me. Before I leave you, I would ask you to tell me something.
Uh-huh.
What do you believe we are to our gods?
I'm gonna give him this first one. I gotta convince him. I want to believe we're evidence of their love. Through us, they touch the world.
Let us hope it is so.
What will happen now?
I will stand beneath my machinery, under which I have asked many others to stand before. Then, you will press the button at my workstation, and my soul will be evacuated from my body. I do not expect I will feel any pain, but I accept that I might.
And once you're dead, we pull that lever to put your soul into the statue?
Precisely. My soul will be swept into the rushing torrent of the wires and fall into the deep, dark pool of the Ardra at the heart of my statue. I will toll so loudly in the depths there that my ringing will echo into the beyond. And my God will hear me, and he will know me, and trusting, curious, vulnerable, he will come. I will trap him there, and I will force him to dwell in the statue until all he wronged has been made right. Our work may never be done.
No! Goodbye, Sir Gamas.
Goodbye, my friend. Walk always in the light.
I really would love to see this actually succeed.
If thine heart be black, if thine intention be impure, thy life is forfeit. For he hath seen, he can see, he will see. Nothing is hidden from his glory. His light touches every corner of the world. Nothing.
Hurry now, sister. Do it now.
The Oracle soul is in the machinery now. We've got to pull the lever to siphon it into the statue.
Guy's just on board telling me what to do. I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah. What an idiot.
Nothing, huh? Well, on the bright side, at least the Oracle's not around to see this.
Damn, poor bastard sacrificed himself for nothing.
Can you imagine how inconvenient that would have been? We've already got the Dream Scourge and tensions with Adia. What's the resurrection of a murderous god, really? It's hard to believe Aethys is really gone. What do you think, Envoy? Can a god really die?
Aethys' essence may be dispersed, but I don't think it's gone.
That sounds like a question for a priest. Well, with the Oracle dead, I guess we should get going.
Nod thoughtfully.
Right behind you, Envoy.
Hear us. Follow us. We would speak to you.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, sure, I guess. Hold on, I'm taking this guy's weapon. Last light of day +2. Be mindful that unique weapons and armor can be broken down to gain rare upgrade materials like Adra. What is this anyways? Killing an enemy restores 3% of your maximum health. Hits deal 10% bonus fire damage. So if I were to be like... Yeah! It's intense, that's for sure. That sucks about everybody's soul. I guess I should break the machine.
You destroy for destruction's sake.
Oh. Do you not like that? My bad, sorry. I thought it was dead. I thought there was just no point in leaving it hooked up. His body's just gone. Technically, I could go real crazy with this. I got a fucking flame dagger and flame sword. All right, what do you need, voice?
It wakes, a host, form-given life. One day when we are free, we could return here, dwell in this body, feel the earth again. But it is a sprout, fragile. It must sleep here undisturbed. A secret you could keep. Tell us, will you give us this gift?
Seriously? How will you claim it?
A shard of Adra tethers it to us. Yet it is weak. A quagmire of essence occludes its veins. If we had time to tend it, perhaps we could find a way.
I don't even know what you are. Why should I trust you with it?
This prison holds us, silences us. The years fade like leaves. We have no memory of summer, warm fire, soothing rain. We could walk gently in this body, tend, grow, learn anew. But we must claim it.
If I let you have it, what will you do with it?
We are not sure. Could we touch the world? Walk in the ocean? Sift our fingers through sand?
Okay, here's the problem. I'm gonna let it have it, but I do think it's not the best moral decision because it is a device that's using other people's souls to, like, power itself. So, like, that's bad, obviously. Because within this context of the universe, within the context of this game story, reincarnation is a genuine fucking thing. The souls are being kept hostage, and who knows what's happening to them in the process of it. So it is a fucked up thing to do. But fuck it, have the statue.
A vessel to hold us. We will remember this. The Adra strains. It aches, a choking barricade of souls. Essence like mud, we cannot swim here. It must be flushed out. Free this obstruction, then when our prison bars fall, we will see.
Hey,
What does that
Envoy.
mean?
Back with us?
Pull the lever at the workstation? Yeah. Hey, the voice is talking to me again. I guess we're gonna pull the lever and see what that does.
New earth to till, we flower. We rest now. We must consider this.
Okie dokes. Enjoy your weird fucking statue, I guess. It seems like with what we just did, we might have just freed the souls. It was talking about how it felt the other souls were like mud or something like that. So maybe now it's just like a neutral, empty vessel properly for whatever the voice is.
Guess his work on that statue didn't leave much time for renovations.
Whatever. He's got a big wide cave. It's got a sunroof.
Never thought I'd be so relieved to see Paradis. You take lead.
Stab, stab, stab! Uh-oh. Hey, hey, hey! Bad bear! You go for it. Entangle!
We make a good squad.
That's intense. I guess one nice thing, actually let's see. One nice thing about the perception stat is that critical hit chance. I think that applies to any weapon, and that would, I think, be very useful for melee weapons, because I don't know if you can, like, headshot with melee weapons at all. Ivory Splinter. Oh, sorry, it's not Splinter. Spinner. That's awkward. Oh, what the? Why are there phantoms? It's just a random ass phantom trying to come over to help it. Hold on. I've got a fire sword. I don't need his help now. No, I'm encumbered. No. Ah, shit. Well, boop. Plus 15 carrying capacity boots. Woo! Where the fuck am I? The Rise. We'll come back to this. We'll come back to this another time. I took a big detour there with the whole hidden temple thing. Going to camp. Oh my god, I can just skip through other tooltips in the menu. Too bad you can't choose, like, when to leave. Sometimes it's nice to actually be able to read the full tips. Okay. We can get rid of this. the armors as well. And then that's it. We're good. Full combo attacks deal moderate fire accumulation to nearby enemies. Oh, holy shit. Killing an enemy restores 10% of your health versus 3%. That's an actual upgrade. I think this left side of like choices are supposed to be an upgrade. So maybe this would apply to more than one. We'll test it out when we get the extra Zarup tongue. I need more Adra. Technically, I could get 2 Adra. Which would put my pistol into the fine area. And allow me to do way, way more damage. Hold up. Because the blacksmith lady has a few of those. I think at least 2, minimum 2, maybe 4 Adra.
A captain from the Valiant Trading Company seeks a criminal known as Trevik. Trevik and his crew are believed armed and deadly.
We'll keep an eye out for them, maybe. We'll see.
I knew you'd be back.
All right. Did she have the Adra? No, but she has the Zarup tongue. I'll grab one of those.
Good. You made it back.
Adra. I need both of these. And then you can have my loot items. Back to camp. All right. We've got, make it a little safe here. We've got a couple things to do. So first we're gonna upgrade this to fine quality. And then we're gonna change the unique upgrade. Here we go. Thunders fall. Okay. We're gonna exit here, and we're gonna test to see what this does. Oh, dialogue.
Thoughts and whispers, we feel them rumble beneath the surface.
Oh boy.
We smell conflict. Kith turn on kith. We do not understand.
Yeah, that happens. You mean here in Paradis?
They come on foreign ships. Exiles grafted from other trees. The salt clings to their hair. The scent of distant shores to their skin.
Most of them come for a better life.
New growth from dead wood. Why?
To start again.
A new season. Wipe the slate. But the ground stirs. New roots seek to grow taller than the old. They bring banners, arrows, swords. What do they seek from us?
All I know is that the Aiders should tread carefully.
The Claviger's blood on the breeze. Wolves fighting for territory. Is the instinct to conquer innate?
I'd like to think we're better than that, but life keeps proving me wrong.
Ivy spreads on the stone. A nature that cannot be tamed. Wait. We have forgotten something. A memory we misplaced. We reach for it. It calls to us.
No memory? What kind?
A past. Theirs. Ours. The layers of the land. It whispers in the eastern wilds. This is all we know. We learn much. Sleep now. Dream of warm tides and purple leaves.
I'll try. I just wanted to test my gun. I want to see if I can keep the same first attribute and now it's just a little bit better. Which means I just gotta find some random group of enemies. You have a fast travel point over here, not revealed. I also don't know, like, out of the two options, which one I prefer. The options I had were spread thunder to more enemies, or 25% chance to cast something. And I'm curious what that was. Is it something else that we have available? It might have been Crackling Bolt, which isn't too bad. I don't know if I'm going to find any enemies on this side of the river. I kind of cleared a lot of things out. Well, at least there's some stuff to loot. Ooh, lockpick door. Don't mind if I do.
Despite the name, the Living Lands isn't an easy place to make a life. But it breeds resourcefulness.
What the heck happened here? Why are there flowers growing through these people? Ooh. Yoink. There's a secret hidden behind this. Oh, it's a button. Neat. Ring of Slow Essence. Slowly regenerate essence. Sure, I mean, fuck it. The smooth wood of this ring was harvested from an ancient tree in some unknown primeval forest. The amount of essence that may have passed through such a tree over the course of its many centuries is staggering. Even now, trace amounts of the stuff remain within this ring, allowing the wearer's own natural reserves to slowly replenish as they are bolstered by it. Hopefully it's a good regeneration pace. The health one from before kind of sucked. Those look like alive creatures. Maybe not. Oh my god, why are there so many enemies around here? Isn't this Paradis? I think they've got a rat problem. Okay, and I've got a crash problem, my bad. Alright, I was trying to climb up here before I crashed. I don't think this is going to be productive at all, but like, you never know. Might not take me where I was trying to go, but I'll take the loot. Distance record. Best toss in all of Paradis. Rinko, hit the dock. Egnira, middle of river. Ayaro, furthest boat. Bruise, hit the water wheel. Each entry is in different handwriting. The fourth entry is scratched out. Next to it is written liar, followed by nuh-uh. Various crew doodles littered the lower half of the page. I don't think I can toss that far. Water wheel? Over there? Yeah. Very underwhelming grenade, by the way. But at least I know it does implode or explode on impact. Alright, we're gonna do a little bit of a double back. There was an elevator that I did not take while I was exploring. Fish! Fish, tell me your secrets. Does not live to tell anything. But I'm also curious, are these alive? Yes, they are. I fucking knew it. I don't think the bodies are persistent.
This one's mine. Just like the good old days.
Found some of the only survivors on this side of the river. Had to end that. Oh. Please. One waterfall secret, please. No. Ooh, Adra. That's random. What the hell? They did mention that we could combine materials to make higher quality materials. So maybe I can take regular Adra, slap some stuff onto it, and get like the corrupted Adra or the other stuff.
Animancy equipment.
Oh.
Hide it under the wine and nobody will look for it.
How did you get in there?
2 guards, wine, and a dead body. There's a story here.
Should I be worried about what I'm seeing?
Not anymore. We have the situation in hand.
Bon and I caught this man trying to load a crate onto the lift. Turned out he was smuggling animancy equipment.
So we've closed this lift down, as a precaution.
Well, you can't stop me from using lift I've already used.
You didn't know it was off limits at the time.
Now you do. We'll never get ahead of these smugglers unless we cut off their routes. In the meantime, sorry, you'll have to go back to the main road.
Did you find anything of note on the body?
Haven't searched him yet. We were only meant to be keeping watch, you understand? You're welcome to take a look if you think you'll find anything useful.
She doesn't agree.
I'll ask you to refrain from using the lift, though.
I'm on important business. I'd appreciate if you let me through.
Well, since you're the envoy, I suppose we can't stop you.
But if you bring so much as an Audra stone with you, we'll find out.
I have a lot of those on me, actually. Procurement request. Niall, I find myself in need of a 3rd essence generator and another passel of resonance amplifiers. I know it was a bear wrestling the last shipment from our friends in Fjord, but my master there has led me to believe they have more than they can use, and thus can stand to spare a few. Should they make a fuss, I release you to offer them an extra skelling for each machine they'll part with. I have included an extra here for you. Walk in the light, Sargamus. Ooh, awkward. That guy's dead for a person who's also already dead.